look, I know we've been playing a lot of Sonic Adventure 2, so you might be sick of him.
Let's get scratching.
Look, y'all know how I feel about my tier list, right? I love him. I make love to him every night, right? I'm surprised I haven't done this one before. With how much I love Sonic, you'd probably think, oh, he's probably done one of these. No. So we're gonna get it out the way today. And disclaimer, I'm not gonna know the artsy characters, so let me just take a second and put them in there right now. Okay, I think we cleared it out. So, let's begin. Starting off, we got Amy frickin' Rose. I know Amy's got some defenders, right? I tolerate Amy, so I could put her up in great. That's the guy from, see, he's from Sad AM. I don't remember anything about him, though, so he's gonna go in mid. King Arthur from Sonic and the Black Knight. His character was kind of cool. His boss fight was really freaking easy, so he can go up in good. We got, what's his name? Bark. I haven't played Sonic the Fighters, but, I mean, he looks cool. He's kind of got drip with the beanie on, but it's kind of mid. Being the Dynamite is slightly better than Bark, though, just because, you know, he's a funny guy. Next up, we got my homie, Big the Cat. Big is goated. Okay, excluding Sonic Adventure 1, Big is goated. And then we got Black Doom. I haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog, but I'm going to be seeing a lot of him in Sonic X Shadow Generations. But he's voiced by the same guy that plays Goku. So why would he not go up and goated? Blaze the Cat is gonna be our first peak. Best female character in Sonic. I don't care. Argue with a wall. She's from a different dimension. She has the Soul Emeralds. Not to mention she's from Sonic Rush. Okay? With one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Yes, Blaze is peak. That's the bunny girl from Sad AM also. I never really liked her, even when I was a little kid watching. So she can go up in mid. That's the sword. Excalibur. I almost forgot its name. His name is Excalibur. I did like his banter with Sonic, though. I feel like they bounced off each other kind of well. So he can go up in good along with King Arthur. And next up, we got Chaos. I never really got the hype behind Chaos. He's kind of mid to me. His design is fire. All of his designs are fire. He kind of reminds me of Cell with all his different forms and stuff like that. But he can go up in good. Charmy B. Let's keep moving. Chip. Let's keep moving. Classic Sonic. See, they hate Classic Sonic because he's in Forces and, like, they really don't want to get rid of him. I don't get the hate, okay? Classic Sonic will always be peak. He'll always be my boy. The one guy from IDW, the little, like, pimp-looking dude, he's got the cane and everything. I didn't like him. I don't like what he's doing behind the scenes. He's kind of ugly. He kind of smells. So he can just go up in mid. Cream is at the top of good. Okay, Cream did nothing wrong, you know, she's in the Sonic Advance series, you know, she's got a low chow. Cream can go up in good. This is the guy from Team Sonic Racing, right? I didn't care about the story, so I kind of just... Actually, no, he can go in you. Why does he look like that? And next up, we got my boy, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. The GOAT villain of Sonic. How can I not put him up in peak? And, okay, here we go. I don't even want to speak. You know why she's down here. And next up, we got the guy from Sonic and the Secret Rings, the main villain. I never beat Sonic and the Secret Rings. I do know the last cutscene where Sonic's like, I told you, I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog. Cool, but he can just go up in mid. Next up, we got the boy Espio, the Chameleon. I don't really care for Espio. He is cool, don't get me wrong, but we don't see enough of him. Okay, so he can just go up in good. And next up, we got Fang, the... What is he? He can just go up in mid. That's Omega. No, that's Omega. That's Gamma. Gamma is kind of mid. I don't really care for him, and I don't remember much about Gamma. So he's just going to go up in mid. Next, we got, that's Dreamroll, right? Wait, because we have the other robot? Okay. Y'all let me know. Is this Dreamroll? I'm going to keep calling him that until one of you correct me. Dreamroll is good. And next up, we got Gerald. That's Robotnik's grandpappy right there. I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 right now. As of recording this, I haven't done the last episode yet. So, for right now, my opinion's going to change. But for right now, he can go up in good. Just because, dude, the story of Sonic Adventure 2 is freaking crazy right now. And this is Honey the Cat. Forgot to put her in Don't Know, sorry, bro. But I know a lot of people are fans of Honey. Infinite, get out my freaking face. I don't get it. If you like Infinite, I don't know what's wrong with you. He's mid. I know he's an eel, but that's because he comes from Sonic Forces. Next up, we got Jet the Hawk from Sonic Riders. I always kind of liked Jet. He is kind of, is he good or mid? He can go up in good, I guess. This is the one chick from the IDW comics. I don't know her name. She's the little secretary girl, I think. She's Beetle something, I forget. But I like her. She can be funny at times. She can go up in good. She's nowhere near my favorite IDW original character though. Then we got what's his freaking name? Y'all let me know in the comments. I forgot his name. He's the one that always hangs out with Surge. I don't like him. I'm sorry. He's mid. I know he has his fans. I'm not one of them. But you know who I am a fan of? My boy Knuckles going up in peak. My favorite Sonic character tied with, well, you know who. And next up, they put Manic in here from Sonic Underground, Sonic's brother. Manic is kind of mid though. I always liked Sonya more than Manic, but obviously Sonic was my favorite. But that's besides the point. And next up we got Maria. But I mean, like, she was like, Shadow, for the sake of the world, sayonara. No, that she's good. I guess I need to beat the last episode. Next up we got Marine from Sonic Rush Adventure. Never played it. But I can tell she's underrated. They don't talk about Marine enough. But that's because Sonic Rush Adventure is not as good as Sonic Rush. But she can go up in mid, I guess. Memphis, Tennessee. Never beat Sonic 06. I got close, though. And I'm probably never going to because I can't be bothered. But, I mean, Memphis, he's cool in design-wise. I don't really know how he is as a story character. I know very little about him. So we can just go up in mid for right now. I almost called her Shara. That's Shara. That is the chick from Sonic and the Black Knight. Spoiler alert, she's evil, but she's good. You know, there's nothing wrong with her. Next up, we got Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is a bit of a fraud now. And it hurts me to say this, but he's a fraud. But he's still great. Okay, like, I'm not going to put disrespect on him. And then we got Mighty the Armadillo from Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic Mania. He's good. That's all I really got to say about him. And next up, we got, what's his freaking name? His name is the Mimic, right? I could be wrong, y'all. But I think his name is the Mimic. He's interesting. I don't really like him, but he's good. And then this is Omega. You are not better than Amy Rose. Or Metal Sonic. But you can go up in great. Good job, Omega. And next up, we got Ray the Flying Squirrel. I always liked Ray more because he flies, but he can go up with his homie, Mighty. He's the guy from Sat AM. I completely forgot all about him. He's just ill. What? Ew! And next up, we got a fan favorite, Rouge the Bat. Now, while I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2, Rouge is fire. Okay? It might be my favorite iteration of the character. So, we're going to put Rouge up in great. And is this Rough and or Tumble? I forget which one, but I see them both. They're both mid, by the way. So, let's just get this out the way. And next up, we got freaking Sally Acorn. I never cared for Sally, even when I was watching Sat AM as a little Jiddington. So she can just go up in mid. I never liked Scourge. I know people either love Scourge or hate him. I don't care for him at all. But obviously, we got the ultimate life form. Shadow the motherfucking Hedgehog. He's goated. He's not peak, though. He's goated. Is he peak? Let me stop. While I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2, yeah, he's peak. This is Shara. I don't know much about Shara except for that one fan animation in the Sonic Shorts, which is my favorite short out of the whole thing, by the way. Go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. I don't really care. Didn't Sonic wish for, like, tissues or something? Like, stop crying, girl. And next up, we got Silver. I've talked about Silver before. I don't like him. He's mid. He's the worst out of the big three hedgehogs. Okay? I know Silver has his fans. I'm not one of them. Okay, and then here is Sonya. So what did I put? Manic in mid? That means she's going up in good. Alright, and then my boy, the GOAT himself, Mr. Sonic Maurice Hedgehog. My favorite Sonic character of all time. I know it's basic, but shut up. And next up, we got Dr. Starline, or Starlight, I forget. From IDW. He is one of the better villains in here. He can go up at the top of good. And who is this? My boy Storm. My least favorite out of the Babylon Rogues. So he can just go up and kind of mid. And then we got Surge. Obviously, fan favorite in IDW. I'm a big fan of Surge. She's going up and goated without a doubt. Next up, we got the homie Tails. Now, I know some people love Tails. I tolerate him, okay? I tolerate Tails. He can go up in good, and that's all he's ever going to get. And next up, we got my girl, Tangle, from IDW. She's going up in peak. She's my favorite IDW character. And as a matter of fact, where's her girl at? Whisper. They both going up in peak. I don't care. I love them so much. Y'all got no idea. Go read IDW, by the way, if you haven't already. Go read it now. And next up, we got Tikal. She's dead, by the way. She's good. I didn't really care for Tikal at all. And I almost called him the president. That is not the president. That's the gun guy from Shadow the Hedgehog. Once again, never played, so he's going to go up and don't know. And next up, we got Vanilla the Rabbit from Sonic. Well, duh, where else would she be from? She's kind of mid. I'm not even going to lie to you, okay? Now, before the gooners get in the comments and start yelling at me that their favorite MILF mommy rabbit is in mid, I don't care. As a character, she's just mid to me. In IDW, in her moments in IDW, she is really funny. But, like, besides that, she's kind of mid. Next up, we got the homie Vector. The homie Vector. The one and only Vector. He's goated with the drip and, like, the find the computer room and all that. So, he's definitely go up and goated. And the last of the Babylon Rogues is, Wave, the Swallow. So, Wave, I kind of don't care. You're better than Storm. But that's about it. Yacker from Sonic Colors. I low-key didn't notice you until right now. Now, obviously, I was Sonic Colors, like, pilled when I was a kid. That was my favorite game of all time for years. I still love Sonic Colors, though. Yacker was... He's good. He's the funny alien, and that's all he'll ever be. And the Sinister Six. These ones are going to be so fast. Wait, no. No! Hold on. And too freaking easy. Alright, y'all see it right here. This is the Sonic characters tier list. The definitive tier list. Obviously, this is my opinion. If you're pissed off about any of the placements, I don't care. Go make your own tier list, man. And yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Why is she looking at me like that?